Hey, YouTube comic community, it's Jimmy the Geek Aficionado, and I have an unboxing right here of some of my 2022 Huntless books. I got some cool stuff in here, and we're going to go over it in just a moment. But first, we're going to let a couple of people show up into the chat, or maybe we won't. I don't know. We might just keep it short and sweet and tight, and just drive on through this on a Tuesday night. I don't usually go live on Tuesdays. Usually it's on Thursdays, but I had some opportunity today to do this, so that's what we're doing. All right, let's just crack into this guy. So yeah, if you haven't checked it out already, check out my 2021 Huntless review. At the end of that video is my actual 2022 Hunt list. I've knocked one book off so far, and that was the Batman 105, I think. 105, 108, something like that. Anyway, it was the second appearance of Batwoman. Still on the hunt for that first appearance. We're still looking in every little peephole and corner we can find. Ben Compton in the house. Thank you, sir, for coming and hanging out. As I said, this is going to be a relatively quick unboxing. I've got 2 slabs and a raw book in here. Some things that I got from a friend of mine, Mike, over at The Collective. He also sells on sellingcomicsdotcom. He sells on eBay. He sells everywhere. If you're not familiar with who he is the other half of the Luther Manning CGC unboxing videos. There's Patrick and Mike. Mike is the guy who usually has the books, has the majority of the books. How's it going, Ryan? Good to see you, sir. Good evening, TJ. TJ's off work. TJ has a massive CGC unboxing going on John's Comics with Kids channel at 9:35. Actually, I think it's 10:35 if you're on Eastern time, 9:35 in my time at least. So we're looking forward to TJ getting some new books. So we're going to crack this guy open right here. I'm going to move this microphone back for a second and try not to make too much noise. Let's still keep it kind of aimed here. All right. Get that box opening ASMR noise. Yeah, Ryan, that comic reader is pretty cool. I caught that at a show. I want to say it's a Ross Andrew, but it's a great one. It really is. I dig it. Oh, hey, got a little poppage going on. All right, get out of the box. All right, let's move this up here. So yeah, as I was saying, I got 2 slabs and 2 slabs and a raw. I'm going to try and not drop any of this. All right, so let's start with the book that's not on the hunt list. Let's do that. This is one that I've been after for a bit, and I found a nice copy in a really nice grade for a good price. It's a 6.0 off-white to white pages, and it is Aquaman number 35. This is the first appearance of Black Manta. Oof, let's see if we can get that without the glare. First appearance of Black Manta. Can I kick that in there? Wow, that is super bright. Let's see if we can tone that down just a bit. All right. So first, Black Manta, as I said. Aquaman number 35. This is a 6.0 off-white to white pages. Beautiful copy. And that's what I was really looking for. I was looking for something that was looking nice. And it looks like this one wasn't even cleaned. But I don't think it's going to increase the grade at all. But yeah, it's a really good-looking copy, right, for a Silver Age book. Can't fault a 6.0. Brian doesn't think water damage should count against a person when CGC grades Aquaman comics. Wah, wah. You're killing me, Ryan. You really are. All right. So that's the first one out of the way. So yeah, that was just a nice key issue that I was looking to nab, and finally got a copy. I'm still looking for that first appearance of Orm. Got to get one of those. but I don't have that first Ocean Master just yet. All right, got 6 people in the live chat. Thank you very much for coming and hanging out. I guess we'll go to the Raw book. Man, this looks nicer than I thought. So this is a 10-cent Adventure Comics. Dope Comics, welcome. 10-cent Adventure Comics. Now, here's what's really cool about this book. Now, so I was very particular about the picture that I put up on the thumbnail, right? Showing off both Lex Luthor and General Zod. And the reason for that is this book is really important, and it's one of the most undervalued and lesser known DC keys. This is Adventure Comics number 271. I'm going to take it out of this slipcover here. Adventure Comics number 271. This is the origin of Lex Luthor. It's technically his first Silver Age appearance, but it's man, that light's just murdering me today. So it's the first, like I said, the origin is for it's this character type that we're all familiar with of Lex Luthor. This is really him. Like in the Golden Age, he was kind of like a fat old bald dude, but this is more of the Lex Luthor that we're used to, right? That we typically see, and he's got that trademark purple shirt. But it's a Superboy book, right? But this is the origin of Lex Luthor. So it's a very cool book. It's in great shape. Welcome, Tom's Comic Books and Reviews. It's in great shape. It really is. And I'm happy to have gotten it. And Mike's a great seller. He's really easy to buy from, and it just has a lot of great stuff. But yeah, so that is a great book, and just another one of those really nice keys. So I'm happy to have knocked that one off of the hunt list, right? That one there. Nice 10-cent adventure. Because I had my eye on it with from another seller. But then Mike was like, hey, I've got that book, and I've got it for cheaper. And I'm like, sold! I'm good with that. So that's fantastic. I'm loving that book. How is everybody this evening? Okay, last book. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to post those in the chat. But this is the last book of the 3 that I got. A little bit lower grade, but it's an older book, and it's relatively infamous, or at least incredibly difficult to find in higher grades. But this is a really sharp-looking copy, actually, for the grade. And I'm reluctant to understand why it's so low. So I'm going to have to look up the notes on this. It could definitely use a clean. But other than that, I mean, it looks really good. I don't know, maybe it's got some interior defects that I can't quite find. So this is a 3.5 off-white to white pages. This is Adventure Comics number 283. This is the first appearance of the Phantom Zone, and more specifically, this is the first appearance of General Zog, who later gets renamed to General Zod, as in Neil before Zod. But yeah, this is like I said, this you get the Phantom Zone projector right there, right, featuring the Phantom Superboy, and you can see in the notes. Let's get that over there. First Phantom Zone, first General Zod, and Dr. Zadu, last Kongorilla backup story. So very cool. Oops, sorry about that. A very cool key. It is, because like I said, it's in it for a 3.5. It presents incredibly well, right? It doesn't look jacked up at all or anything. It looks really sharp. So the back cover, you can tell, a little bit of dirty going on back there. I don't know if that affected it necessarily or not, but I am going to pull up those graders notes and kind of check that out and see what might have been the particular issue. Maybe it was water damage or something. It looks like some light staining, but doesn't look like anything major, I mean, I would have seen worse in some other books. But yeah. So great books. These are these are the big ones off the 2022 hunt list. We got the origin of Lex Luthor and the first appearance of General Zod and the Phantom Zone. Definitely picking up some more DC comics this year, as Marvel books, most of them have been priced out of the market, What is going on? Two Brothers Comics, Dustin and or Nick. Good to see you. Welcome. And then the other book I got was the Aquaman number 35, the first appearance of Black Manta, who is just, I mean, for me, that's, another one of those big keys, right, from the Legion of the Legion of Doom from the Super Friends. But yeah, that's a good one to dig that. Unruly's showing up in here. Everybody getting all here late. Of course, I've only been on for 11 minutes. Impromptu live. I didn't want to edit a video, so I was like, you know what? I'll just crack this thing open live, and we'll just go from there. Yeah, thanks, Simi. You know what, man? I was so upset today. I was on Super World Comics live show, live claim sale a little bit ago, and they had a My Greatest Adventure number 80, and it was like a 4.0. No, it was like a 3.0, like a 3.0 for $400. And I'm like, and then go on. I'm like, oh. Of course, like as it's being claimed, I'm looking up the price graded, and it was well over $500. I'm like, ugh. So missing out on that first Doom Patrol today was, kind of upsetting. But we'll live. Right, keep moving on. I'll find another copy sometime. Super World usually gets those in quite frequently. But yeah, so Aquaman number 35, first Black Manta, Adventure Comics number 271, Original Lex Luthor off of the 2021 Hunt list. What is going on? Biggie Shack in the house. How are you, my friend? Biggie Shack's going to be crushing it tonight on the Sands auction, the Tuesday takeover. He should be there right now. I'm sure he's just waiting for his turn. They get a lot of guys on there. And then finally, the first appearance of General Zod and the Phantom Zone, right? I grew up on Superman 1, right? I saw Terrence Stamp as General Zod get trapped in the Phantom Zone by Marlon Brando. That's where that comes from. So that's that first appearance of that. 283 Adventure Comics, 3.5 off White to White. So keeping it short, I don't really have anything else to talk about. That was kind of the beef of it right there. Just finally getting to open up these three books that have been sitting here for, well, a little over a month now. Okay. Simeon says, damn, been wanting that. What have you been wanting, my friend? I just showed 3 books. You got to be a little bit more specific. I'm guessing it's probably this one because it was the last one I showed. But we'll see. But yeah, thank you guys all for popping in here. It's crazy. It shows 2 people watching, but seems like a lot more people actually hanging out and talking. Yeah, man, that Zod, that's good stuff, right? I was commenting this for such a low grade, it presents super nice. So that's nice for me because I do have that nice collector's grade book right there for an older 10-cent key. I dig it. I'm all about that. But anyway, thank you everyone for hanging out, for joining the live stream. And if you're catching this on the rewind, make sure you join us next Tuesday. Next Thursday is going to be the episode number 4 of What Do You Hunt? And I'm going to have Mike from the collective, who I got these books from. I'm going to have Reaper Tate, and I'm going to have Patrick, also known as Luther Manning, on. So we're going to see some old school collectors who have been around for a long time, who have been on YouTube for a long time, talking about how they hunt, what they hunt, things that they're going for. I'm going to try and drag it out of them. They may be a little bit reluctant. So make sure you join me so we can kind of gang up on them and make sure that we pull that information out. But other than that, we're dropping videos 3 times a week. I'll have a hunt video tomorrow. We're skipping this Thursday for a live show because I've got family around, and Saturday is going to be a pretty cool video you're going to want to check out. I'll say that much. But other than that, we'll catch you next week. Thank you, and stay classy.